Terry.
Oh, hey guys. Sorry. Oh God, are we live?
You gotta rap, bud.
That's embarrassing. Okay. Hello, everyone. Wow.
Hey, we're live, Terry.
Wow. Okay, that's
Yeah, that countdown wasn't for you to keep playing. It was because we're starting the show.
I think it was the 3, 2, 1 that confused Paul or Terry.
Yeah, he just engaged.
all right.
He's just ready to go.
Oh, wow. Hey, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of Unsealed Revealed. I am, of course, Terry Smith, your host for today. And with me, as always, is my buddy, Guy, the most excellent Klender. And also on the screen on the bottom there, that's my buddy, Paul Hernandez, who's going to be like minding the store, fielding all of your questions, conversing with you in the chats. He's going to have like broad spectrum control over so many social media accounts. So good luck with that today, Paul. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited to see this, and I'm incredibly caffeinated. I stopped by the Circle K. Very strange things were afoot there this morning.
As they frequently are.
As they frequently are.
Well, I'm feeling great. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to unseal and reveal 2 figures to a film that I should have seen, but I've never seen. So I'm ready to do my best here. No, I know. I'm surprised it took this long for me to be dead to you. That's more of an accomplishment, I'd say.
There's a lot of stuff out there. You can't possibly have seen everything. Try like hell, but you can't.
Well, everyone, just so you know, we are live on YouTube, 2 places in Facebook. That's Elite Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group, the Facebook page, Twitch, Periscope, and I'm here to riff with you all if you need me to be. So
riff, rap, whatever. Yeah, all the above. Yeah. So today on Unsealed and Reveal, as Guy said, we're going to be unveiling 2 excellent figures. Not 1, but 2, all in one packaging. What you got there, Guy? Talk to me.
All right. First up, as you can see, this is a very, very large package. To have your 2 figures, you got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, photo of the prototype version of the figures there. What I do like is that down at the bottom you see that it is the Wild Stallions pack, which is a really fun way of calling a 2-pack. I like the Wild Stallions, but on each side you have what your figure is: your Ted Theater Logan and your Bill S. Preston Esquire.
Awesome. I really can't wait to see this thing get opened up.
Yes.
Before we do, we have a couple things we need to mind really quick. Paul, there's going to be no Guess the Reveal today. Is that correct? What are we going to be doing instead?
There is no Guess the Reveal. Today we've got a really, really fun show for everyone. What Alan and Guy and Terry have planned for you guys all, super producer Sam, Chris, everyone, you guys are in for a treat. But we don't have a tried and true Unsealed and Revealed next Tuesday because it is May the 4th be with you, Fan Week. We are celebrating all things Star Wars, and we are so very excited. Now, everyone, we have 3 booth tours for you next week. That is the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. On the 4th, Guy, Alan, Terry, that whole team, they are celebrating all things on the 4th of the light side of the Force. And then on the 5th, it's the dark side of the Force. Now on the 6th, we have a really, really special show planned for you guys, where it is going to be Unsealed and Revealed, the booth, and we are going to be taking your questions and your recommendations as to what you guys all want to see throughout that show. It is driven by you all.
Are you kidding me? Right
control.
Now we're going to get a booth?
Paul, we're just allowing them to control it.
We sure are. Yeah, it's
I've never had a booth before. This is going to be so exciting.
Fans take the wheel. So yeah, so we're really, really excited for you guys to really see all of what Alan and that whole team has planned for next week. Head over to side.show/Fan Week 21. You can register for our entire week celebrating Star Wars next week right now. And of course, there are so many incentives to do so. Again, that's side.show/Fan Week 21. Sorry. It's been a long week of a day already.
Yeah.
Thank God for cheap feet, am I right?
We've got a lot going.
This coffee's not doing its job.
Well, drink more is what I always say. Yeah. Guy, you're up, man.
All
I
right,
see that
all
you've
right.
already got
So we've got our
stuff
two
up.
figures here. I like that we've brought this out to celebrate. Paul and all of us here at Sideshow are celebrating Princess Week, and as we know, these guys travel back in time to meet their princesses. So it's a fun little connection there. These are incredible deluxe figures. They've got a ton of stuff, and in your top tray, you're going to have both of your figures, their guitars, the payphone, as well as their first CD. And I'm going to put what I think is one of the neatest accessories up there first, just to show that off.
It's not a full-on phone booth, but we've got the payphone.
We've got the payphone. Now it is removable, so
like,
you can have it however you like.
20 cents.
20 cents was what it was in the film. Now the buttons you can't push or anything like that. However, that is a real coiled wire there, so it does have a great. I just kind of like really fun amount of detail in something like that you can set between the figures. I thought that was fun. I know we're so used to me pulling out the figures first, but this time we're going to pull out the phone, and now I am going to pull out the figures. These guys, I'm amazed at. I can't wait. There's a couple fun things. Number one of the most unique tread watches we're going to have in just a second.
That's something that you said to me when we talked earlier on the phone, like yesterday.
Yeah, I said tread watch is going to be pretty darn fun for you.
Well, no, just that there's just going to be so many accessories.
Oh, there's so many.
Really accentuate the figures as a whole. Yeah, just really looking forward to that. Look at those outfits.
Yes, and now the fun part is these characters, and yes, I still do what these characters did, where you take the shirt or the jacket and you wrapped it around your waist and tied it. And of course, you can do that, and we are going to show those off with those.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a photo of you doing that very thing.
Oh, yeah, probably one where I had hair like this at the time.
You had some amazing hair.
I did enjoy my hair.
I don't often lament the loss of other people's hair, but your hair was so incredible.
It was great while it lasted.
Yeah.
But all right, well, I am going to let you choose which one we're going to dive into first.
Just in the interest of us, just because we share a similar hairstyle, I'm going to go with Ted.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now.
Sorry, Bill.
Nope, that's this one here, ball jointed.
Alex Winter is still one of my favorite vampires of all time. So,
of course. And that hairstyle he had in that was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Ball jointed, and we get quite a good range of motion. We have that expression that he had, that he was, most of the time throughout the film, quite excited about stuff. And
happy but vacant.
Yeah, exactly. Happy but vacant, and we do get that in this portrait here. Some things that I like is working down is the outfit. We've got the Save the Humans bumper sticker that he had on the shorts and the happy face. The shorts over cut sweats, the socks, the shoes, the orange jacket. Now, under the orange jacket, we also have the vest that he had. And we're going to take the jacket off in a moment. And under that vest is a Wild Stallions t-shirt. A little bit different than, he was predicting his future role. But I love that they've gone with that look.
Every layer is better than the one before it.
Exactly.
I'm so digging the shirt that I feel like I need one in full scale and 1-to-1. But
now,
but I never wear white.
Yeah, exactly. You're not a white t-shirt individual. Now,
no, I'm still not a white t-shirt.
When you're going to be removing the jacket, like you have on any other figure, you're going to slide those arms back to do it. Okay, now I want to do a little 360 spin around on him when it's open like that. As you can see by the wrists, you're going to have his bracelets and the wristwatch. Okay, now he does come with the open palm hands. And we're going to take a look at the additional hands that he comes with, which you see on the back there. Nice job on the vest. Now, what you may have noticed is there are no seams on these arms. Okay? And this is on both figures that it's done this.
I did not expect that.
So it does have the soft skin over. And even when I
Oh,
go,
look at that. It does really well when you bend it up.
it does really, really well. Okay, this is a very pretty darn natural look to that bend.
It looks really good.
All right, when it's done like that. I like it's cut and sew and the fabric design on something that's 6. When you can shrink things down and be accurate, is what always gets me. You know, the little buttons and little slide on the back of the vest and things like that. But I love the look of this, and I will tie the jacket around the waist in a moment as we work down. But on this one here, as we work down, let's take a look if we're gonna get a close up of his watch there. And then it's the shoes that you. Okay, so
I'm really dying for those shoes, man. I'm gagging.
I'm telling you, here's the shoes. So we're gonna work our way down if we would. Sam is gonna pan down to the shoes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
The sock there is a fabric sock. Okay. Mm-hmm. That unique style of lacing that he had. But what I like is the discoloration. Anybody who's worn their Chuck Taylors for a while knows that doesn't stay white for too darn long. All right.
Days. Yeah, it's like a matter of days.
Exactly. Ball joint, so I get range of motion. But here's what I thought was most fun, and we're going to dive right in to Tread Watch when I spin this baby around.
Oh, come on, man. Tread Watch.
Boom. It's worn. That's not a brand new tread. It's worn.
That's awesome.
Okay, anybody who's worn these shoes, and I'm sure a lot of us, if not maybe all of us watching the show, have at some point worn Chuck Taylor. I love that they've gone, and this is done on both, and it's slightly different on both, that they've done the worn look.
I'm just wondering if there are any podiatrists on the show who are judging his gait right now.
Exactly.
If anything needs attention.
Take a look there. We've got the famous star.
So yeah.
Okay. And as we know, wearing that also became discolored. This is not something I was expecting to, go, oh, but the shoes really blow me away. But the shoes are great.
Yep.
All right. Done in that. I mean, the little stitch work in there in the black like that, I think is fantastic.
It says Wild Stallions on the back of his shoes.
It does say Wild Stallions on the back of his shoes.
No, it doesn't. Are you serious?
Yep.
That makes me so happy.
Yes. So it's really fun the way that they've done that. As I said, that is a ball joint traditional ankle. Love those shoes. Because these are not armored guys or anything like that. He's got those sweatpants and the long thing. So, of course, we've got a double joint on the knee. Mm-hmm. Plenty of bend in the hip. Outward extensions, turns. We got this guy doing karate moves.
Ah, yeah, you do. That's quite a bit of range of motion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the neat part is because of these pants, when I move it, I can then cover.
Now we had a question from YT. Are they seamless bodies? And I think when you just hiked up his pant leg there, you revealed that they're not seamless all the way down.
Correct. The seamless aspect is in the arms, only in the arm section, and we'll take a look when we do the other.
And that's really cool, guys. I feel like seamless should only be applied when it's absolutely necessary.
Exactly. Yep. And I think that works on this one here. That it's only really where necessary. Now this is where I've just got the T-shirt on him. Okay, so I've got a little bit more range because it's not going to be bunching up with a jacket, but you have obviously a good high range. We showed the double joint of the elbow. So again, plenty of range of motion, butterfly joint on those. So he can be, he's getting the crowd excited.
Yeah, he is.
There at that point there. So yay.
His enthusiasm is infectious.
Yes. All right. While he's like that, I am actually going to take the jacket.
Oh, do it. Yeah, do it.
And turn it around. Now, these are large sleeves, so I don't really need any, tools like, tweezers or anything like that. But
okay,
you're gonna play with it exactly the way I would, play with it to get it just the way you want. But
I was kind of concerned that it wouldn't actually look that it wouldn't downscale that well when you knot up the sleeve like that, but it's actually not terribly bad. It looks pretty good.
You know what? I don't know if you did see that when I was spinning it around. That it's just a little something that you see in the movie in like one frame of the thing that down the side when he has the jacket on, you see that, and they have done that on here.
This is just a real hardcore labor of love, isn't it?
That's the fun part. I like a figure that who would have thought that we would be getting a Bill and Ted? You really don't think that that's a figure you're going to get, and that obviously, like you said, it's a passion project. Somebody at Blitzway said, "I would love to do," and then wanted to get everything they could with it. Okay.
Well, it's carrying on the tradition of classic 80s film stuff. I mean, they did those outstanding Ghostbusters figures, and now they just moved forward in that same area, the same the same era, and given us these other two classic figures from a classic film.
All right, so here we've got our Alex winner. Again, ball joint down on the neck. This is not cut up by the chin, so we're getting a nice clean look there. And he also, much throughout the movie, has that kind of happy yet a little bit vacant, a little dopey look to him, and the smile that he has is definitely done here. Now, a
question here from Twitch. Paul, do you have any questions here about Ted before we move on to Bill?
So it does look like we had a question again over from Twitch saying, I don't know if I missed it, but did Guy talk about the materials on the clothes? Is that like a windbreaker material?
Oh, on his jacket? I'm guessing that the question would be about this. Nope, he did have a cotton jacket, an orange cotton jacket. I want to say back then I think it was a Levi's coat. I remember seeing
an orange Levi's jacket.
I want to say it was an orange Levi's at the time, because I remember looking for one like that, because I thought it was a lot like Bill and Ted, and would also give me my X-wing pilot look. I did not sadly find one, but
no chiclets required.
Exactly, no chiclets required, but you can add them. So boom, there you see. But no, this is all going to be cotton. Okay. The in answer to what is the material for both outfits, for both Bill and Ted, they are made of cotton. Okay. I'm going to set this guy over here, and we're going to dive into here. Okay. He has the kind of purple shirt that he had over. I love that he has the little question mark. For those of us remember in high school that you would kind of doodle on your jeans for some reason. I don't know why we did this in the late 80s, but we did. We doodled on our clothing.
I did it quite a bit.
And
I drew barbed wire on them.
I kind of forgot that he did that. And again, I forgot, but the person creating the figure didn't. Now this is the same in the style of the arms that we talked about. Now we're going to remove that so we can show his underside on this one here. Now, there was a question earlier when we looked at our first figure that was about the seamless body. Again, just with this one here as well, it's only the arms that have been done with the seamless.
Okay. Yeah.
And why I bring that up is he was a half shirt wearer.
Yes.
In this, so we're going to see what that looks like. In hindsight, probably should have taken off
I thought for a second that you were going to take off the hands. Have to take off.
Yeah,
the hands
I probably. You know what? I was halfway into it when I did it, but there we go. This, of course, will also wrap around his waist, same way. But I like him with the sweatshirt here. Again, that same there. Articulation like crazy for Terry twisting.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Okay, so we got that going, and a little bit of tilt. But he was one that showed off the boxers there.
So great.
As we spin around, we see this figure has also doodled the stallion of Wild Stallions up on his sweatshirt.
Huh. Think he did that himself? Or?
I'm not really sure, but now remember we talked about the little things? We're going to zoom in.
I can see Bill trying to do that in the mirror.
Can you see?
Not thinking to actually take his shirt off. But.
He actually wrote his name.
Wow.
On the collar. Again, it's little details. While we've got a close-up like that, it is letting us take a look at the hair and the great look that they've done in that, and the fact that it's done with a multiple washes of paint.
You know, I've got a comment on that. That's actually really remarkable. You usually only see that kind of detail in hair in the head sculpt in the prototype, and a lot of that seems to get lost.
This is those tight curls. When you look at up top, to get that amount of detail, like you said, to go from prototype to production and have all of that little one over the front and such, it's pretty darn neat. You see the skin tone and texture there, that it has been painted to give that that kind of true to life skin tone.
You got some shadow detail going on in the paint there. It's not flat whatsoever. There's some depth to it.
Yep. Like we saw on the other, we do have that seamless on the arm. All right.
True seamless.
Yep, true seamless. Same range of motion, but we're going to get down, and he has the white sneakers. He does more of a traditional lace up with the flopped over front tongue. Double tread watch.
Yeah.
And as you can see,
those
are different than the other. Okay? So again, a different wear pattern. So they've done different wear patterns for all the shoes.
Way to go the extra mile, Blitzway.
Yeah, way to go the extra mile. Awesome. All right. Double jointed on the knee. Same as before. All right. If I slide this up, I love a striped sock. Like the look.
I think I need more striped socks in my life. Yeah.
We I like that pop culture socks have become a thing. This and the other. I will say I've gotten into fun socks, and there's one of the higher ups at Sideshow who's a big sock collector.
Was tight rolling a thing at that point? I can't remember when tight rolling jeans became a thing.
I believe the term you're looking for is pegging your pants.
Pegging? Yeah.
Pegging the pants. And
in the Midwest,
it was, but these guys weren't necessarily doing it. Now that I've got these guys undone, I want to talk about the different hands. These are pretty neat. Okay, and these are going to be for each figure, but they are going to be unique. All right, you saw that we had the open splayed. We do have fists. We do have the, sorry about that. We do have the crossed finger. I dig the little crossed.
I have to admit that I don't remember the reference.
It's when they promise something at some point. We've got our.
Spoiler alert.
For the neck of guitar. And our pick hand.
Oh, is that how you're supposed to hold a pick? I've been doing it wrong.
This is how... Remember the movie, they don't know how to play very well.
Neither do I, for that matter.
So nonetheless, you've got it like that. Yeah. Now, these repeat in style for the others, but we change our pick color, which is fun. All right. So those are our different hands, and we will, Terry, I know, will be swapping those out and telling me what to do. Next up, we want to launch through these things because I know you want to pose these guys. All right. They're all excited about their first album. Here is their first CD.
Wow. Yeah. It's way cooler than mine.
Yeah. But the fun part is they made a case, and the case even opens.
Shut up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay? That's what I'm saying. It's the little stuff about this. So boom. It's a functioning CD case. All right, functioning CD case. All right. We've got just a few more accessories to...
I got to tell you that hosting this show has cost me so much money.
Yeah. When you were on the edge and you weren't sure whether you were going to do something, and then lo and behold, you see it all.
Just pushing myself over the edge all the time.
Exactly. So
See, we got my favorite part right here.
yes. I'm going to pull out all of the last accessories. You do have individual stands for each of the guys. All right. So we do have standard style stands. All right. Clamp in. Okay. For each figure, we're going to talk about the guitars. And then here's another little fun accessory. When you see them perform in their garage, they have that in the back that they made. So they've given you their own wall banner that the guys created. So when you make your display, you get to put that behind it.
Is it weird that I want that in full scale?
No, that's not weird at all. We've got his backpack.
We got a question from YouTube, I think. Yeah. Is it a functioning CD? And if so, does it come with a tiny Discman?
If you have a 1/6 scale CD player, give it a whirl, folks. If you happen to have a 1/6 scale CD player, then it's probably playable in that.
And let us know, please.
All right. So let's take a look. Both Paul and Terry are both accomplished guitar players. I air guitar very well. My air drumming is spectacular. But we do want to take a look at these guitars. And we're going to do some close-ups if we could, Sam, just to show the detail that they have done.
A very awesome looking classic Fender Stratocaster SS configuration. Yeah.
Yep. Those are soft
Look at those strings.
Strings are moving. Strings are moving. There's our back.
Lovely.
And strap, of course, is attached as well. You see that they have given a bit of wood grain technique to it.
I wonder. I didn't actually see the back of the guitar in the movie, but most guitar players actually wind up taking that plastic cover off the back of their Stratocasters.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a Murph Squire.
Boom. Take a look at this one.
1965.
Okay. Not only do we've got the strings that we talked about, but
A bass.
can you see me? Wow. That's right.
That's
I'm
awesome.
wiggling the whammy. I'm wiggling the whammy bar. Sweet.
That's just ridiculous, Blitzway. All right.
But so fun, right?
Job well done.
And the guitar strap that'll easily go over the figures. As so. Like so. So, as I said, there is a reason that this is called a deluxe. All right. When you get just so much stuff with the figures. So, I am going to put these all up here, and you are going to talk to me, sir, because I have a feeling you've got a lot of work you're going to be having me do.
Oh, no. Well, we're going to have it look, I'm going to make it look cool with you, Guy, obviously, but I don't think I'm going to bend over back. I don't think we need to bend over backwards to make these guys look cool.
Not
They're
really.
They're pretty straightforward. Yeah. Just get that posture right. The focus is just going to be on the posture and just having their body language be relatable and familiar. So we'll get to that very shortly here, actually. I think we should probably start posing. Are you ready now? Do you have anything else to showcase? Or is that it?
What, you want more? You want more? I
I
have now taken everything out of it with all the additional hands, your phones, all of the things.
All right.
So I would like you to tell me where we're going to begin.
We're going to start with dealer's choice, man. Which character do you want to start with first?
We're going to start right over here.
We're going to start with Bill. Okay.
We're going to start with Bill. I've got him on the turntable, which is going to make it a little easier for spinning around to make sure that I get the look you want.
Okay, so I think that first and foremost, we're just going to get these guys in the. We're just going to get these guys in their typical be excellent to each other posture, right? With the hand over the chest and the other hand up in the air.
All right.
Okay, so let's do that because I think a lot of people are going to want to pose their characters like that. Characters, and by characters I mean figures. I'm seeing Mike Buckley just requested that very pose. So yeah, Mike, your wish is my command. We're gonna make this happen.
Now, shall I Terry twist him? Shall I?
Yes,
little
definitely
head
do
different.
a bit of a Terry twist, just like you did. Yeah, you just nailed it. That's exactly how I would have you doing it.
Oh my goodness! I've only been working with Terry doing this for a little while, and to think that I'm starting to get it real quick.
You don't need.
I'm
need me
I'm
anymore.
improving. I'm improving. I'm going to advance to level 2 soon enough. Get enough of punches on my punch card, which is good. How is that for that? Shall I adjust feet, legs, or other?
Well, I think that to start with, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have to just nail that posture. And in order for us to do that, yeah, you've got this going. Okay, good. You've got his hand on his chest. But what we really need to do is we need to kind of arch that back, stick his chest out, just work the torso in such a way that his chest is stuck out a fair bit. There you go. Now you're getting it. That's getting closer there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about our left arm? Back, forward.
I think that we need to have it. Shouldn't that be a bit straighter and actually raised up a little bit more? Like I'm just trying to picture it in my head and trying to be excellent to each other. Which way do I have to go here? I'm having to go backwards on the camera.
I hope that everybody at home is doing exactly what Terry is doing, where we're all standing here hoping to get it just right.
You should.
Hopefully you are doing the same.
I've lost track of how many times I've had to pose in front of a full-length mirror.
Oh,
in fact,
yes.
my new house lacks a full-length mirror, and I think that my posing session is really something.
I'll be over soon enough, and we will install floor-length mirrors.
You've done what I was going to suggest that you do, and that's to move his arm just a little bit back. Don't have it too far forward, like he's doing, like he's kind of doing a butterfly. Just have that as far back as it'll go, because he's just like, yeah. It's all about enthusiasm, Guy.
Exactly.
I know you know a thing or two about enthusiasm. So there's Bill. We should do the same thing with Ted. It's mirror image thing, right? I mean, one will do it to the right, and the other does it to the left.
The other does it to the left. So
okay, cool. Yeah, Keanu.
What I like when I'm moving this around and doing it is number one, very easy to pose, and I like that I'm able to get the hands close to the chest on them.
Oh, I'm melting. This is so good.
Let's see here. He would be this way.
Mm-hmm.
A little flip over of that. Having the multiple layers of clothes means I get you get to adjust those a little too, and
sure,
and give it a little something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm pretty excited about this.
Pretty simple, fun, and enjoyable pose.
And that's real. I mean, seriously, that's really one of the strongest ones that you can do with these guys. I mean, I know some might argue that it seems just a bit straightforward and maybe a little bit easy. And again, I can't say it enough obvious, but really, when you're trying to hit something iconic, the iconic pose is going to be the most obvious one. And yeah, you get that banner behind him, and you've really got something special.
And you've really got something. I dig it.
I just wish there was a way. I love the thing where we have you walk away from the camera so that we can just.
I am doing that right now.
I wish there was some way we could do that and have the banner in the background. Oh, there is a way. Look at that.
There is a way. That is what happens when you get Alan producing these things. You get a much more polished look than I would be able to do. And we are going to boom. That where you want, Sam? Sam's trying to. Oh, okay. I'm going to move these. Do it off table. And I'm just going to. I love that there's a phone.
Yeah, I like what you did there is by having the phone between them. I think that's really strong.
It's just something a little different. These are a fun figure that you can pose in a lot of different ways. I mean, I think I don't see you posing just one and leaving the other in the box. But I love the fact that, there's so much to do with this team.
Mm-hmm.
And a standout thing. This is, this isn't an Avengers or a Star Wars where you have 50 or 60 characters. However, there are some really fun things you can do when displaying these guys. So, you think I did all right with that? Did you want to?
I think it's fine. There were a few tweaks that I might have made, but it's really hard for me to describe exactly what I would have done differently. But I think that what you have there is an a most excellent display. Could it?
I think yeah, you're gonna do little tweaks.
I would tweak it more and more. Yeah, just over time I would tweak it more and more until it was just perfect. And but yeah, just if you're getting these figures, and if you're a fan of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, then why wouldn't you? Just start with this and just keep watching the show. Grab some reference material, either doing screen grabs or go to Google Images, and just work it until you nail it. So should we try something different now? Should we maybe implement some guitars?
I had a feeling that would be a request you would have.
I don't know why you thought.
I don't know why would I think that. All right, so that allows me to use these cool picks, the pick hands. Which I think.
Actually, I've got another request from producer Alan here. He says that we should maybe try to get these guys to time travel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So what do you think of that?
I think we do.
So how do we get these guys to time travel? I mean, they don't even have a full phone booth. Do you have any ideas, Guy? What would you do to like bring the story into full effect, the time traveling aspect of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
All right.
If you had access to whatever assets you needed, how would you do it?
Well, think what we do first. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Yeah, we wormholed.
Hey, there we go. That's one way to do it.
Boom. I have quickly swapped out the hands and thrown in the guitar. Look how easy that goes in there. You are going to definitely want to rock out. He's just
hey, Guy, that's not Bill's guitar. Just kidding.
Oh, I'm like, wait, what? I was like, no, that's not correct. Wait a second. I've watched these movies a bundle. How did I mess that one up?
No.
We're gonna throw him on there. The hands are swapping out relatively easy. I think it's really neat to have the addition of the guitar holding hand that he has there. And swap these out. Now he does have their little bracelets on, so when you do remove the hand, make sure you've got those on when you. I mean, you don't have to have them on there, but I would.
Scrolling through the comments here, there's some pretty good stuff going on. People are really digging these figures, and I've got to say that I'm right on board with them.
I am too. This was one that, when I'm at home and her and I are discussing figures that are coming out and this, that, and the other, she saw this one, and this was one of her, let's get those. Which I thought was awesome, and it's because it's something very different. Now I currently have them just rocking on their guitars, but this just allows you to kind of see.
What I would do is I would take Ted and get that pick hand over his head, like he was just getting ready to strum a chord from on high, like doing a windmill thing, and yeah, there you go.
Turn it so we got the pick hand. You can kind of see the pick.
And I was gonna have you turn his head a little bit towards the guitar, but I like that he's looking like he's looking at the audience. So straight ahead is just fine for what we're doing here.
Nice.
Yeah, good. Got that Terry twist going on. Hashtag Terry twist.
Hashtag Terry twist.
All right.
I like that it no longer is just said Terry twist. We actually have to use the word hashtag.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I like that he's got the bit of the down strum.
Yep.
On his, having it a little bit away. He's done a chord. He has not done a chord. Or will soon be doing.
All right. So again, back to my question about time travel.
All right.
How would you time travel?
Let's. You know what? Why don't we?
What have you got? What have you got there? What do you got just laying around, Guy?
Bouncing. I'm going to just start randomly throwing in numbers on the phone. Remember, I said that it does function.
Yeah,
So let's.
unless you have like the phone book to help you.
I don't have the phone book, so I'm just going to guess.
Try star sticks.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm just going to guess, and let's go. Let's see where we wind up. Oh my
Whoa,
goodness!
look at that.
Oh my
Whoa,
goodness! We're at Mount
back in
Vernon.
76.
This is something I wanted to talk about with the ability to do fun displays. Bill and Ted traveled through time. You're going to have an opportunity to pull in all different kind of figures. And I have gone back into the archive of some of Sideshow's first ones. This was one of my favorite. This was one of my very first Sideshow pieces.
Look at
and
how-
that
look at how
would
good it
be,
is.
it is. It is a gorgeous piece.
It really holds up.
Obviously, this is not something that's currently available, but you know, go to your local toy and comic shops. Go to when they start doing toy shows and conventions and flea markets and this and the other. You never know what you're going to find. And this, by far, if you do see it, pick him up. Absolutely
Guy,
fantastic.
If I could just interrupt for a second, I want to remind all of our viewers that for those of you out there watching who have these figures, if and when you get them in your hand and you want to participate in our little posing sessions here, we absolutely encourage you to do so, to hit the best pose that you can, either replicating whatever pose Guy and I hit here or doing something of your own, and then post those photos to social media with the hashtag HomePoser. And yeah, I will happily be searching through all those, looking at them, maybe offering tips or commentary or whatever throughout the course of the week after we've done the show. So remember, hashtag HomePoser. Post your photos of your best poses with the Bill and Ted figure to whatever social media account you belong to, and you know, I'll at some point in time, I'm sure that I will tune in and be able to see them. So I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody else does there.
Terry, let's jump again. I'm going to dial in some more random
Ready to
digits.
jump? Yep.
Random digits.
Phone
and
home
go.
there, ET. Oh, don't even tell me you've got an ET figure.
Oh, bam!
Where are we going? Boom!
Oh, arg! Arg! I love this. This is another one of my favorites from early Sideshow. This would be the Blackbeard.
The blood on the sword is awesome.
Exactly. So the reason I'm bringing these out is not only is to show that these two, your Bill and Ted, can go with a lot of your other stuff. There are a lot of historic action figures out there. They do make Napoleon, Joan of Arc, knights, and things like that, and you'll have an opportunity to pose a bunch of them. So I'm going to jump again.
Or even some futuristic stuff. And this stuff is, I mean, while it's not available on the Sideshow website, you can find it through other channels, either going
Exactly.
through markets like eBay or what's the other one, Mercari. You know, I'm sure that you'll be able to find some stuff somewhere. Oh, hello.
A little journey into the Old West.
Now, remind me, was that actually supposed to be from Tombstone? Because the way that they did his character in Tombstone,
It is not from the film. These were done as historic.
Looks like he legitimately looks like Wyatt Earp.
Exactly.
There's a striking resemblance to the man.
Yeah, done as the actual Old West. I'm going to step aside again so we can see a bit of a wide
This is so
shot
cool
of
because
just
you
kind
can
of the
tell your
fun-
own story. Like I'm
fun
always saying,
displays
tell your
that
own
you
story,
can
tell it your
get.
way. Yeah.
And you know what? Let's do it. Let's jump again.
So much jumping.
So much jumping. Boom. Jumping again.
I can't see it. Who's there?
And
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe, this
does it come-
was my second Sideshow purchase in life.
He's holding the top hat. That's so
Is
good.
holding the top hat and his declaration. This is, again, a really fun one. If you can pick
Party
up.
on, dudes!
Obviously, it goes great with that. And I love that you have said that because I'm going to do a little bit of posing just real quick on Mr.
I
Lincoln.
encourage it. I encourage it. Do it.
Because why not? Why not have Mr. Lincoln do what we know he needs to for this particular?
Paul, there's a battle going on behind you. Not Paul. I'm sorry, Guy. There's a battle going on behind you.
Oh! I should probably step to the side as not to interfere
Take
with
cover.
that.
Hit the dirt.
And of course,
So there it is.
you got to have Bill and Ted to say, "Party on, dudes!"
There it is.
How can
That's
you
good
not?
delivery, Guy.
How can you not enjoy? That's what I thought was really fun. Is the ability to work in other stuff. A Bill and Ted is a very different thing. It's not a figure that's going to be with everybody's stuff. It's not part of a big overall franchise or anything like that. So when you have something like this, it allows you to incorporate, and it allows your imagination to go into it. You got a cool astronaut figure, this and the other. Remember, these guys bounce around. We don't know where they all went, and that's the fun part.
They usually don't know where they're going either.
I really dig. Thank you for letting me bring out some of my early figures.
So, what do you think? Do we have time to do one more pose with Bill and Ted, or?
I would love to. I'm going to move off my journey through time.
Yeah, don't we need all of them?
I can leave Abe off to the side to sit there and enjoy. Move old Abe off for a moment. So talk to me. What shall I do, sir?
Okay, I kind of like what you've got going on there with Bill. I think he's pretty No, I take it back. Let's go a little bit more dynamic with these.
Just
dudes.
when I thought I'd
of
done it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the first scene in the show. Well, not really the first scene because that's Rufus, but the one that leads into Bill and Ted in their garage right before they blow up their guitar amps.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get these guys just with their vivid imaginations, just pretending that they're awesome, just living out their fantasies in their garage of being these awesome rock gods that they long to be. And just go ahead and let's just get some really hardcore rockin' out pose going on. What do you think? Yeah.
Well, I remember he hunches over a bunch to rock out on this thing, so I'm going to.
Yes. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you're with it.
Slam it down. Kind of an interesting one. You're not seeing much of the character himself, but what are you thinking?
I think that you're
on the right track. I'm gonna take him off the stand.
Spread those. Maybe have his feet a little bit wider apart. Yeah.
Now, as you can see, I had them on the stand just for a moment, but
yeah, they really hold their
own without the stand.
Well, don't they?
The Chuck Taylors do have a nice base.
Okay, now so for Ted, what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of bounces around, doesn't he?
You mean like kind of leaps around and such?
Yeah.
We couldn't see Ted.
All right. So do you want like leg up, kind of leapy?
I'm thinking we'll have to incorporate the stand with Bill. I mean, I'm just wondering if there's a way that we could use the stand to support him while he's standing on one foot, like he's getting ready to leap up. Yeah. Let's see if that works.
Alrighty.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it does not.
Well,
it
let's see.
There are a lot of factors that come into play when you're talking about doing something like this. One of those, of course, being the balance, the imbalance created by whatever accessories that he's holding. Okay, now what if we use the support to grip him and behind the knee? Or do you need that?
It's an under.
Mm-hmm.
So you want
see if you can get it underneath put it underneath his knee.
under the upper leg.
Yeah, under the upper leg. Yeah.
All right. So we'll have him a little off the stand here.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. There you go. Okay, so now we know that we can at least do that. So maybe just arch his back just a little bit. And there you go. Yeah, get that guitar up there. Yeah, you got it.
This allows me to have him off the stand as well.
Yes, yeah. Which puts them back on the same level. And you might be able to do it in such a way that the base of the stand is actually facing the other direction. But again, dealer's choice. Yeah, see like that? How does that work? Does that create an unsightly thing in the front?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm digging it. I can't even see what you're seeing, and I'm still digging it. And I'm trying to determine if we need to have his hand over his head again, or like he's getting ready to hit a chord, or yeah.
I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to do now is work on balance of these. We got him leaning forward or backward with his rock out.
Yeah, again, just one more thing I want you to try is like actually have the stand of the support behind his knee. Get that leg really up there as far as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if you put the stand under his knee, that it should be able to support him. But maybe I'm wrong.
No, I've got the now. So as far as my height, I got about 90 there. That's about as high up.
That's as good as you're going to get. Okay,
as
cool.
I can go. I can bend the waist and get a little more height that way.
Don't do that. I think that looks unnatural.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we can't do it, we can't do it, and we'll just have him with both feet on the ground. But
yeah, what we're getting here is a little bit of because of what you were talking about with the knee. Because I can't go higher up, does the stand hide itself a little bit better? When
this would be one of those situations where you'd want to bring in some museum putty, and that would hold the shoe to the base.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, and there you go. There's the toolkit when people ask, what things should you have?
Mm-hmm.
Does that work a little?
Yep, that works. Yep, totally cool.
And thank you for bringing up the museum putty. That is something
very useful tool. I have a glob of it at my desk at all times. I'm going to actually just break it out and break some of it out and show it to everybody. It's right here. In fact, I'm just noticing that somehow or another a screw has become stuck in it, but it looks at all times like I have some used chewing gum sitting at my desk. Yeah, so it kind of tends to gross people out, but this stuff, just really quick, I'll just show you, it's just so elastic and so sticky, and the more you do this to it, the stickier it becomes, and that you can just use that to hold your figures to the base, to hold it to the bottom of your shelf on your DTOF, whatever, and it just gives you that extra amount of support and stability that you can use to make sure that your figures don't fall over, especially if you're going to be trying to get a more dynamic pose out of the figure like what we're attempting here with Ted today. So I highly encourage anybody to pick up some museum putty. I think it's available at your local mega hardware store like Lowe's or Home Depot. Just go in and ask people where it is. Everybody knows about it. So, wow, look at that setup.
See, if only I had a few
not like have a
and a
second and
Napoleon and a
everything
Joan of
changed.
Arc, but as you can see, you can make this as big a display as you want. If you've got a big shelf, you can do it. And of course, this is when you want to utilize that
Most definitely my
your
excellent
Wild
friend.
Stallions banner.
Yeah, look at that.
It's fun, right?
I'm sensing that the street value of all these historic characters is about to go through the roof. Yeah, if not, then it should. Because I think you can probably get all of these right now for a very reasonable price on eBay. And in fact, you can't see me now, but I'm actually seeking them out and gathering them all up as we speak. No, just kidding.
These are one of mine. When I looked back and said, "Oh, I had them," and I was just curious as well. So I brought in the ones I had, but yeah, you can find them for a relatively reasonable price on these.
Paul, before we bail for the end of the day, do you have any questions or anything else that needs to be brought up today?
No questions. Everyone is loving this. I don't think anyone expected a history lesson today, but maybe they did. Maybe it's just me because I haven't seen the film. So, but everyone absolutely loves this. As always, you guys have crushed it and have given someone had said they're like, hey, I needed this show today. They're like, this definitely put a smile on my face.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad we did that.
I have days like that too. Yeah,
well, party on, dudes.
Yeah. So
well,
I'm glad that we.
And just so you all know, because we appreciate you guys all so much, we've got a reward code for everyone. So it is reward code time. Head over to side.show /code and enter time4T. And then, of course, because it is Princess Week, also, by the way. So head over to side.show /code and enter the code time4T. It is for the first 2,000 righteous dudes and dudettes that get there first. So
Wow.
first
Yeah.
2,000 of you guys.
Yeah.
So
Get those princess action figures. They work
everyone.
well here. Get yourself some princesses.
Yeah. Hey, those codes start adding up, everyone. We've got a lot of events rolling, coming down the hill here. So
Who's your favorite princess, Paul?
Mulan.
Mulan.
Easy
Okay.
answer.
Guy?
Easy answer. Yeah.
Leia. Princess Leia.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, my non-favorite, my favorite that's non-Disney is probably Starfire.
Okay.
Starfire or Wonder Woman. It's a toss-up, but DC is more my wheelhouse. I think Star Wars is more your guys' wheelhouse. So,
My favorite Disney princess is Bucky Barnes.
it is canon.
Just Google that meme. Just Google that meme. Yeah. he fits all the criteria.
Well, thank you for softballing that up to me, you guys. Yes, because of course, everyone. If Princess Leia is your favorite princess, you are in for a surprise and a wonderful week next week where we are celebrating all things Star Wars during our Fan Week celebration. Really, head over to side.show /Fan Week 21. We've got giveaways, we've got reward codes, and we definitely have brand new product reveals that have not been teased. You don't know they're coming.
You don't know anything.
All within the wonderful, wonderful Star Wars universe. So we are very, very excited for you guys to join us next week. We're going to be busy. You guys are going to be busy. It's going to be nuts. And of course, as mentioned earlier, we've got 3 booths. So we've got 3 booths. We've got one on the 4th, celebrating the light side of the Force. On the 5th, celebrating the dark side of the Force. And then on the 6th, that Thursday, it is our Unsealed and Revealed, the booth episode, where it is driven by you guys. And let us know what you want to see, and Guys is going to go around, and everyone's going to just.
I'm gonna have a blast with it. I'm gonna have a blast.
You
with
guys
it,
know this is my holy week, right?
Exactly. You and I celebrate like crazy, which I'm glad that we're not just celebrating one day, but a full week.
Just really
Exactly.
quick, if we can get super producer Sam to give us a close-up on those faces again of specifically Ted. I think that Jason Todd asked for a close-up on Ted's face. So
would you like me to lean the heads up a little bit?
Sure, why not? Yeah, we've
done our pose, but there we go.
There you go. That's the angle that you want with that light we've got.
Even further.
Oh, look at him! That is such a great outfit.
They are really, really fun. This is an exciting set to have with all of those accessories we talked about. But then again, the possibilities of working it in to your other stuff. You know, we don't know where these guys go. If they can go anywhere in time and space, they could go to a galaxy far, far away. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm thinking I had no idea how good this would look with all those historical figures. I'm glad that somebody had the idea to bring those in. It's just a really magical display you've got set up there. If we can just get one more shot of it there.
I'm going to step out of the way so you can see that one wonderful shot.
Wow. Yeah. If I could fit all that in a DTOF, I would. Look how good that looks, everyone.
It's a lot, but it's a great shelf. It's a great shelf, and you can rotate in other stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this look at.
Yes. Thanks.
Totally
you, all
awesome
my
dudes.
Excellent friends out there in the collecting world for tuning in with us today. It's been a really great show. Speaking for myself, I had a really, really good time with it. Thanks Guy for making it fun and for bringing in all your historical figures the way that you did there. Paul, thanks for handling everything today. It's as always, it's good to see you. And to everybody else out there, don't forget to let your geek side show.
San Dimas High School football rules.